Danielle the Unicorn. I hope all is well. Um, I'm not doing my little fancy sitting like I normally do on my review. I'm just chilling today. Um, I'm gonna do my review on Venom. I didn't want to, not because I didn't like the movie or uh, I don't know. I just didn't really want to do it. So I'm just gonna go right into it. I'm gonna spoil it. So if you haven't watched Venom, don't watch my review till you watch Venom and then come back to my review. But yeah, let's begin. So Venom, uh, zero. My scale of 1 to 10. One. Why were you created? Like you're stupid, stupid movie. To 10, I like it. I love it. I want more of it. Right. So when it came to Venom, I give it like it's so hard. So a 5.56 rating out of 10. Um, and I'm just going to jump into my reasons why. I feel like this movie should have been made years ago. I feel like the acting, the cinematography of it, the CG effects, I feel like that stuff was years ago, like back when Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man. Like the movie should have been made then. And then in the year 2018, the new Venom should have came out. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's behind in years. So it was a bit dry, a bit boring. It's always repetitive with the same thing in all these superhero movies. You have, for instance, like Iron Man, like when his movie came out, and then he had to fight another thing that like looked like Iron Man. So in here, it was like Venom, and then he had to fight something that was like him. So it's just like I see too much of that throughout the years of movies. So um, Tom Hardy, I believe the one that played Eddie Brock, he wasn't bad at that character. Like I said, I just don't. This movie is just like it didn't really pique my interest. I kind of just sat and watched the movie. I was like, all right, cool. Like I haven't seen anything different before. But yeah, he did fine. I guess whatever he could do as Eddie Brock. Um the main villain guy, the scientist man or whatever he was. He was a bit I didn't really care for him. It's just mind blowing that you can just go in space whenever you want. Like, isn't there just like rules to go to outer space and collect specimen or collect life forms from different planets? But I guess he has the money to do whatever he wants. So hey, whatever. Um so Venom himself, I never really watched Venom. I always thought he was supposed to be like I always thought he was supposed to be like evil. So that's why I was like kind of scared of him at first before watching this. Like, all right, he's supposed to be evil, so I'm like kind of freaked out by him or whatever. But I feel like he has not self-identified him as a symbiote or whatever he's supposed to be. Meaning, at times he came off as like, oh yeah, like I'm tough and I'm not scared of anything. And then other times he's just like, I really just want a friend to listen to me and help me grow as a person. So I was just so confused. Like I can understand if if in this movie he is trying to figure out who he is, like Venom. I'm talking about Venom because I didn't know how he was supposed to be. But if he was supposed to come into this movie like, hey, I'm new to this, Eddie, and you're new to this too, and we could both do this together, like help each other out. Or he was already supposed to be that confident Venom already, but then act scared later on. Like, because he literally was talking about, like, he was talking bad about himself. Like, back at home on my home planet, like people don't like me. Like they call me a loser. And I kind of don't want to go back. I want to stay on Earth and hang out with you and cuz you're cool and people don't like you either, so we're kind of like a good match. Like that's not what I want to hear from Venom. Like no. He's supposed to be more confident and will like just be mean, but he wasn't like that at times. And then there was like another symbiote called Riot. Um, my Venom fans out there, I'm pretty sure y'all know who Riot is. I don't really know who Riot is. And it was kind of just like, I mean, I knew that it was the symbiote that was like carrying himself throughout the country and stuff like that, but I didn't know it was supposed to be Riot or whatever, which I think that was stupid. Like that should never happen. Like from the beginning, the symbiote just like attaching itself to a different host or whatever, and then made its way to the evil villain guy and attached itself to him. That could have been way different. So yeah, like Riot is another symbiote, and even then Venom was like pretty much saying like, yeah, back in our planet, he like beats me up. So I never win, but we can definitely try and beat him since I have you now. So I'm just like, okay, this this movie, I have no idea. That's why like I don't even want to talk about it. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good. It didn't pique my interest. I've seen stuff like this before where it's like it's the original that's, the superhero and then they have to go against a evil villain that has like the same qualities like them, like for instance like Ant-Man going against the other guy that had like the same like abilities like him. So it's just like, oh my gosh, I see this all the time. So it's a bit repetitive and a bit boring, and unfortunately in Venom I I've had enough of seeing that. So yeah, but I'm not going to tell you not to go watch the movie. um like it was decent, but it wasn't like, I don't know. I would watch it whenever it comes like out on Fox TV or something or whatever. I don't know, or VH1 or MTV. I don't know, one of those stations or HBO. Yeah, once it comes out on TV like that, I'll sit down and watch it or whatever. But if I really love a movie, I'll go and pay to go to the theater to watch it again. And this is just not it for me. Like Venom just wasn't it. Like this movie should have been came out, like I said, like during Spider-Man Tobey Maguire time frame. And then this year of 2018, they should have did a remake of that type of Venom movie. So this movie's just a little bit behind on its years. This should have been came out years ago. Because like I said, the CG just wasn't really holding up its bargain. So, but yeah, that's all I have to say about Venom. I wish I could say more. Um, I don't know if there was like any cool stuff in there. It really wasn't. Um, but yeah, this is my review on Venom. I didn't hate it or love it. It's just an in-between movie. I haven't felt like this towards a movie in a very, very long time. But I would say it was better than The Predator. Yes, definitely better than a Predator. I just watched that crappy movie. So this movie has its story plot together than The Predator did. So don't watch The Predator. Venom is better than The Predator. But yes. If you like this review, hit the like button, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and leave a comment, please. And thank you for watching. I will see you and take care. Bye.